Dinosaur2. If you are not familiar with the basic stitches, you can watch the tutorial videos first and practice the basic stitches with the practice yarn and the 2.5mm crochet hook in the kit. The main body. Take out the corresponding yarn. Wrap the yarn around your knit finger. And then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and mid finger. Work into a magic ring. Make a loop around your mid finger. And pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and mid finger. Insert hook into the loop mid finger. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed on the mid finger. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch and then work 6 crochets. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. We need to mark the first stitch of every round. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. There are 2 V shapes on the side. Insert hook into the magic ring. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop through the ring. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The third single crochet is done. Continue to work 3 more single crochets in the same way. Six V shapes on the side stand for 6 single crochets. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into the mark stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 snip stitch. The snip stitch serves as a connection. It's not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work set off 1 single crochet or increase for 3 times through back loop solely. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch is to raise the height and will not be counted into a number of stitches. Attention here! A regular stitch, namely a V-shape, has 2 loops. The loop far from us is a back loop. We'll crochet through the back loop solely in this round. Work 1 single crochet and 1 increase as one set. Work 1 single crochet through back loop solely. Insert hook into the back loop of the first stitch. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet through back loop solely is done. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V-shape. Next, work 1 increase through back loop solely of the second stitch. We need to work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Work 1 single crochet through back loop solely. Then work 1 more single crochet through back loop solely of the same stitch. Work 1 single crochet and 1 increase as one set. We need to finish 3 sets in total. The second set, work 1 single crochet through back loop solely. Next, work 1 increase through back loop solely. We need to work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. The third set, work 1 single crochet through back loop solely. Next, work 1 increase through back loop solely. We need to work 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Three sets are done. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into the mark stitch. Yarn over the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the wrenching loop on the hook. That's one snip stitch. The snip stitch serves as a connection. It's not counted into a number of stitches. Round 2 is done.